Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Flames offense comes on the field first today. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Wow. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, I can't believe that this is how this game gets started. Very first play of the game, a shot downfield and a touchdown. With all the buildup and all the hype, this is how we get started.
Wow.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around.
Going for a big play downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Makes a quick catch. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quick catch over the middle. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it again. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Verrier. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
They underestimate these jokers. Just like he lost against Tulane that time.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, this is one of those option plays that you can tell from the moment the quarterback took it himself that the play wasn't going to have a chance to be executed. Good recognition by this defense to set up this 4th down.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Fernandez. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tide. They will try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking for a gap. It's Verrier. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. And the Flames will bring their punt team onto the field when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in a pretty good field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop? And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Oh.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Flames will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, this offense better get it together. First sack of the game, and it's by a defensive back to try to set the tone.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. And is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Flames are in the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
And he knocks that one right through.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4 inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Important second down play coming up. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter.
Airing this one out toward the sideline. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. That's 5 scores already. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass this time. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Flames pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The pocket breaking down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Snags the quick throw. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the Flames come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. And finally tackled him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion. The Flames will line up here on first down and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Liberty. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another time.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Wideout's now clustered. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looks right for a quick completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
And the Flames looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback still with the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
This is just a great job.
Stop bringing your butt in your front. Look, go get that stuff you done left out of here.
From the defense,
go ahead.
taking advantage of lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
They're set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after.
No. Go ahead.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Bama. This offense cannot be stopped. Here's a point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And now the handoff. Fighting him off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Pulls it in. It's Hansen. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Didn't I tell you go lay down? Cash.
Second down after that previous play. Running back with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. You know, they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Fernandez. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Running with purpose. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Flames will line up on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Touchdown, Liberty. This quarterback on fire today.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Fernandez. That's complete downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. And I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Inside the 40 now. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That picks up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 39. Here comes the jet sweep, trying to run it to the edge. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking to throw. It's Fernandez. He'll take a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone. After that throw, you have to be more careful with the football.
He'll hand it off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Flames.
This linebacker's supposed to be in the middle. Why is he covering?
To watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's Fernandez. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball.
He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Finding space at the 20.
God damn it.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Flames lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's Fernandez. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. He's picked for a third time tonight. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up for the 31.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
They have nothing to play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him. He's sacked. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the Flames will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's Fernandez. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Flames will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. Looking to make a big play downfield. But this one is broken up and falls incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And now another deep ball here. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. A gain makes it second and medium. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here for this offense. To throw, it's Fernandez. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And the big play to start the drive, but now, two incompletions, they face a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive.
Stop it.
A little more urgency.
Now go sit your butt down somewhere.
Offense goes
scratch on it, though. Stop.
Now. On first down, it's play action. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on the screen. Eludes a tackle. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can
fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they've got him behind the line. There is a penalty marker, but if it's on the offense, it'll be a change of possession. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep shot caught right at the 10. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Opening play of the drive. Quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Flames will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And the back now goes in motion. The back's got it. Oh, there's the stiff arm.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And here comes a deep shot. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge game.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Spinning out of the tackle. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bama. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to find room. It's Verrier. Good enough for the first down with a 37.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's caught downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big game through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Flames pick up enough for a first down here. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Flames looking to cash in the red zone. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Bringing pressure. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He was successful in his first attempt. This one, a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He hands it off from the gun. Fighting off the defender. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To the air. It's Fernandez. Looking to throw it deep. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handing off on the draw play. It'll be Smothered right at the line for no gain.
What a job by this defense. Completely sniffed out the draw play here. I think they saw it from the time the huddle broke. Absolutely stuffed that play for no gain.
Here's a wide open receiver complete. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here. So
he'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, tie. And the beatdown continues. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback keeps the football. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Oh, the read option here. The quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
It's complete on the crossing route. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. Takes the handoff. It's Verrier. He's found some room at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. The Flames line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. Making people miss. Touchdown, Flames. This offense really clicking.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Alabama. This one is getting ugly. See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Liberty.
You know the most impressive thing?
Made that man go with him. It's some bullshit.
I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. 2 backs now flanking the quarterback.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They'll try to run for the first down. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Fernandez. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And second down and goal now for this offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But they'll try to add the lead now for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks.
He's burning something. Finish my game right quick, and then I'm going to go out there.
It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Flames will have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Back to throw again. Makes a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Fernandez. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, and he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Touchdown, Bama. And the route is on. Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The Flames will line up to punt it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team.